Leaf Sports Heroes 18. Going to screen share everybody in the break. Gerald at the bottom, Luther at the top. Going to copy. We're going to random, and we're going to hit random 7 times. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right there, John Moore at the bottom. John Moore at the top. Going to copy that list. We're going to paste in to our Leaf Sports Heroes spreadsheet. And let's make this real big for your viewing pleasure. John Moore, last name starts with A. It's coming out to you. Steve R with B. Luther C. John Moore D. Ricardo E. Brad Woods F and G. Let me go back up. Carlos, you've got J. H and J, Gerald H, you got K and L, Virginia with M, Gerald N, Mike B O, Virginia P, Carlos R, Corey W S, Zane W, you got T, Virginia W, John Moore Y. So there we go. You want to make a trade? Go for it. Trade your letters, that's fine. I'm going to bust the shrink wrap off Leaf Sports Heroes 18. All right, Leaf Sports Heroes 18. All right, so let's do it. So here we go. First up, we've got Mark Spitz. That's the letter S, and that's Corey W. You just got 5 in fantasy breaks. Corey W. with a Mark Spitz auto. Next up, Ivan Koloff. That's my buddy right there. I'll be with him on Saturday, Portsmouth, Virginia. He was on last week's podcast. If you didn't listen to it, download it. You go to iTunes, search Friendly Box Breaks, and you can pull it up. He was on there for maybe about 40 minutes on the podcast hanging out. So that's Gerald H. Coming your way, man. Gerald H., you just got 5 in fantasy breaks. Coming your way, man. He said that's a real working man's auto. Yeah, sure is. Next up, we got Michael Orr and Quentin Aaron. So look at that. Castmates. So the letter O is Mike B. The letter A is John Moore. So we're going to have to random this off after the break. We got a Bob Greasy. Check that out, man. Brad Woods. 5 points in fantasy breaks coming your way. Brad Woods. So pretty awesome. This Leaf Sports Hero stuff, man. I can't even keep this stuff on the shelf, man. This stuff flies. Deacon Jones. This is 4 of 10 is the number. And that is Carlos. 5 points for Carlos. That's awesome. Deacon Jones, man. Good stuff for Carlos. And then look at this. Is this our second 1 of 1 of the night? It's our second 1 of 1. And this is a printing plate. Dennis Rodman, 1 of 1. Look at that. Wow. Dennis Rodman, 1 of 1. And that is going out to Carlos. Coming your way, 7 points for Carlos for pulling a 1 of 1. That's our second 1 of 1 so far tonight. Good stuff, Carlos. The Rodman. And now we're going to have to random this one off. It's heartbreak time. This is going to go between John Moore and Mike B. So let's go to random.org. And let's set this thing up. John Moore and Mike B. All right. John Moore, Mike B. All right. Was it Mike B? I think it was. Let me see. Mike B. You had... Oh, yep. All right. It is Mike B. All right. Good deal. All right, so we're going to hit random 7 times. Guy in the number 1 spot after 7 gets a card. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right there. John Moore coming out to you, man. John Moore, congrats. You got it, man. 5 points fantasy breaks for John Moore. I do not have any full boxes for sale. Sorry, I got one case, and we're just having fun box breaking it. So I don't have any full box.